This video is continuation of first video. In the first video we did two types of problems. One is how to find the angle between the hands when time is given. Second one is how to find time when angle is given. We did only one problem in the second type in first video. Let us do some more problems in this video. Now let us do one problem. At what time between 4 o'clock and 5 o'clock the two hands of a clock are opposite to each other, or angle between the hands is 180 degrees. Here it is showing 4 o'clock. Here it is time is given that time is between 4 and 5. When time is between 4 and 5, our hand is between 4 and 5. And also given that angle between the hands is 180 degrees. To make 180 degrees angle with our hand, minute hand should lie between 10 and 11. If minute hand is in between any other two numbers, angle between the hands cannot be 180 degrees. Now angle between minute hand and our hand is 180 degrees, means our hand and minute hand are in a straight line. Straight line passing through center in a circle is diameter. Diameter divides the circle into two semicircles. We know that circle contains 60 minute spaces. So semicircle contains 30 minute spaces. And assume gap between 4 and present hour hand position contains x minute spaces. Now tell me, to come to this position from 4 o'clock position, how many minute spaces hour hand should cover? Hour hand should cover x minute spaces. Tell me, to come to this position from 4 o'clock position, how many minute spaces minute hand should cover? Minute hand should came to 4 from 12. To come to 4 from 12, it has to cover 20 minute spaces. From 4 to this position, it has to cover x minute spaces. To come to this position from this position, because it is semicircle, it has to cover 30 minute spaces. So from 4 o'clock position to this position, how many minute spaces minute hand covered? 20 plus x plus 30. So 20 plus x plus 30, 20 plus x plus 30, 50 plus x minute spaces. So finally minute hand covered 50 plus x minute spaces, whereas our hand covered x minute spaces. Tell me, how many minute spaces minute hand covered more than our hand? 50 minute spaces. Minute hand covered 50 minute spaces more than our hand. In the previous video I told you time taken by minute hand to cover 1 minute space more than our hand is 12 by 11 minutes. So time taken by minute hand to cover 50 minute spaces more than our hand is 50 into 12 by 11, that is equal to 600 by 11. It is improper fraction. Convert into mixed fraction. It becomes 54/6 by 11 minutes. It means minute hand takes 54/6 by 11 minutes to come to this position from 4 o'clock position. So at that moment time is 4 hours 54/6 by 11 minutes. Earlier in the previous video I told you to solve this problem, this type of problem, there are three methods. First method, third method we can apply for all angles, but second method we can apply only if angle is multiple of 30 degrees. Now let us see second method. Just now we discussed our hand is between 4 and 5, minute hand is between 10 and 11. This method mainly depends on the numbers where minute hand is in between. Minute hand is between 10 and 11. In 10 and 11, what is small number? 10 is small number. 10 represents how many minutes? 50 minutes. So answer is 50 by 11. 50 by 11 convert into mixed fraction. 4/6 by 11. Add 4 to 50. It becomes 54/6 by 11. So it gives minutes only. Ours is time is between 4 and 5. Ours is 4. So time is 4 hours 54/6 by 11 minutes. I am telling you one more time. This method is applicable only if angle is multiple of 30. First method, third method is applicable for all angles. Now let us see third method. This is the formula we use to find out the angle between the hands. We use same formula here to find out the time. Here it is given that time is between 4 and 5. So h equal 4, and also given that angle between the hands is theta equal to 180. Substitute h value and theta value in this formula. Then it gives m value. So put h equal to 4, then it becomes 30 into 4, 120 minus 11 by 2 m equal to 180. So because mod is there, we get plus 180 and minus 180. So two cases will come. Let us take first case, 120 minus 180 equal to 11 by 2 m. From this 11 by 2 m equal to minus 60. So we got negative value for m. It is not possible. M value should be between 0 and 60. If m is less than 0 or more than 60, neglect that case. Because here m is negative, I am neglecting this case. This case is not possible. Now let us take second case. So in the second case, 120 plus 180 equal to 11 by dm. From this, m equal to 600 by 11. If we convert into mixed fraction, it becomes 54 6 by 11. This is minutes. Hours is 4. So time is 4 hours 54 6 by 11 minutes. So at this time, angle between the hands is 180 degrees. Please subscribe my channel, like this video and share it to others who needs it. Thank you. Now let us do one more problem. At what time between 4 and 5 hands of the clock, angle between the hands of a clock is 90 degrees. I am not telling you first method for this problem. If you are interested, you try on your own by observing previous problems. Now I am telling you second method and third method for this. Now this clock is showing 4 o'clock. Time is between 4 and 5. So our hand is between 4 and 5. Now let us find out between which two numbers minute hand should lie to make 90 degrees angle with our hand. First let us take 30 degrees angle. Between which two numbers minute hand should lie to make 30 degrees angle with our hand. If both hands are between 4 and 5, angle between the hands cannot be 30 because angle between 4 and 5 is 30. If both are in between, angle cannot be 30. So to make 30 degrees angle with our hand, minute hand should lie between either 3 and 4 or 5 and 6. 5 and 6 case we discuss later. So to make 30 degrees angle with our hand, minute hand should lie between 3 and 4. To make 60 degrees angle with our hand, minute hand should lie between 2 and 3. So to make 90 degrees angle with our hand, minute hand should lie between 1 and 2. Now these two numbers you consider 1 and 2. In these two, which is small? 1 is small. 1 represents how many minutes? 5 minutes. So answer is 5, 5, 11. This gives minutes only. Hours is 4. So time is 4 hours 5, 5, 11 minutes. Now let us take second case. Our hand is between 4 and 5. To make 30 degrees angle with our hand, minute hand should lie between 5 and 6. To make 60 degrees angle with our hand, minute hand should lie between 6 and 7. To make 90 degrees angle with our hand, minute hand should lie between 7 and 8. In 7 and 8, 7 is small. 7 represents 35 minutes. So answer is 35, 35 by 11. Convert into mixed fraction. 3 2 by 11. Add 3 to 35. 38 2 by 11. So at that moment, time is 4 hours 38 2 by 11 minutes. So at these two timings, angle between the hands is 90 degrees. From this we can also say that between 4 and 5 hands of the clock are perpendicular 2 times. Now let us see third method. So by using this formula we can find out the 2 timings when angle between the hands is perpendicular. Time is given that time is between 4 and 5. So h equal 4. They are perpendicular. Theta equal 90. Substitute these two in this formula. Then 30 into 4, 120 minus 11 by dm equal to 90 because mod is there, plus or minus 90 will come. So two cases will come. First case 90, second case minus 90. From this case 30 equal to 11 by dm, m equal to 60 by 11. So it becomes 5, 5 by 11. So time is 4 hours 5, 5 by 11 minutes. Now let us take second case equal to minus 90. From this we will get 210 equal to 11 by dm, m equal to 420 by 11. Convert into mixed fraction. 38 2 by 11. So second time is when they are perpendicular, second time will be 4 hours 38 2 by 11 2 by 11 minutes. So at these two timings, hands of the clock are perpendicular between 4 and 5. Now let us do one more problem. How many times hands of the clock coincide in a day? Take 12 o'clock position. In this position, hour hand and minute hand coincide at 12. Tell me after how much time they again coincide. They don't coincide from 12 to 1. They coincide around 5 past 1. Assume they coincide at this position. And also assume the gap between 12 and this position, coincidence position, contains x minute spaces. Tell me from 12 o'clock position to this position, to come to this position from 12 o'clock position, how many minute spaces our hand covered x minute spaces. So from 12 o'clock position to this position, to come to this position from 12 o'clock position, how many minute spaces minute hand covered? From 12 o'clock position to 1 o'clock position, minute hand covered 60 minute spaces. From 1 o'clock position to this position, how many minute spaces minute hand covered? X minute spaces. So from 12 o'clock position to this position, totally how many minute spaces minute hand covered? 60 plus x minute spaces. So minute hand covered 60 plus x minute spaces, hour hand covered x minute spaces. So tell me how many minute spaces minute hand covered more than hour hand? minute hand covered, 60 minute spaces more than hour hand. We know how much time minute hand takes to cover 1 minute space more than hour hand, 12 by 11 minutes. So to cover 60 minute spaces more than hour hand, time taken by minute hand is 60 into 12 by 11, that is equal to 720 by 11 minutes, that is equal to 65, 5 by 11 minutes. 5 by 11 is approximately 27 seconds. So approximately 1 hour 5 minutes, after 1 hour 5 minutes 27 seconds hands coincide again. It is approximate time, not exact time. If you want exact time, they coincide for every 720 by 11 minutes. So tell me, in 12 hours how many times they coincide? 12 hours has 12 into 60, 720 minutes. For every 720 by 11 minutes they coincide. In 720 minutes how many times they coincide? 720 by 720 by 11 times they coincide. In 12 hours they coincide 11 times. In a day has 24 hours. In 24 hours how many times they coincide? First 12 hours 11 times, next 12 hours 11 times. So in 24 hours or in a day they coincide 11 plus 11, 22 times they coincide. Now second method, we can answer this question by observation also. If we observe clock's positions, in every clock hour they coincide once. From 1 to 2 they coincide once, 2 to 3 they coincide, 3 to 4. So in every clock hour they coincide. But from 11 o'clock to 1 o'clock they coincide only once at 12 o'clock. So in these 2 hours, 11 o'clock to 1 o'clock, in these 2 hours they coincide once. In the remaining 10 hours they coincide 10 times. So in 12 hours they coincide 10 plus 1, 11 times. So first 12 hours they coincide 11 times, next 12 hours also same thing will happen. So in 24 hours they coincide 11 plus 11, 22 times. They coincide 22 times in a day or 24 hours. Now let us do one more problem. How many times hands of the clock are in a straight line or angle between them is 180 degrees in a day? Now consider 6 o'clock position. At this position angle between them is 180 degrees or in a straight line. After how much time they again in a straight line? I am not proving here, just like previous case you can say after 720 by 11 minutes they are again in a straight line, or for every 720 by 11 minutes they are in a straight line. In 12 hours how many times they are in a straight line? 12 hours has 720 minutes. So 720 minutes how many times they are in a straight line? So 720 by 720 by 11. So 11 times they are in a straight line in 12 hours. In 24 hours how many times they are in a straight line? So first 12 hours 11 times, next 12 hours 11 times, 11 plus 11, 22 times in a day or 24 hours they are in a straight line. Now second method, by observation also we can answer this one. In every clock hour they are in a straight line once. From 1 to 2 they are in a straight line once, 2 to 3, 3 to 4. But from 5 o'clock to 7 o'clock they are in a straight line only once. From 5 o'clock to 7 o'clock in these 2 hours they are in a straight line only once. In the remaining 10 hours they are in a straight line 10 times. In 12 hours they are in a straight line 10 plus 1, 11 times. In 24 hours or in a day how many times they are in a straight line? So first 12 hours 11 times, next 12 hours 11 times, 11 plus 11, 22 times they are in a straight line. Let us do some more problems in part 3 video. Thank you.